Hello, friends. There has been a game-changer development for carnivore followers, as an Oxford scientist has recently brought to light something really groundbreaking, having a profound impact on the health outcomes of the mighty effective carnivore diet, particularly related to the cure and remission of the most deadly and untreatable chronic conditions, including diabetes, heart disease, and various stages of cancer. And this not only results in the remedy of these life-altering health conditions, it rather acts as a gateway to a much longer, trouble-free life for us, with a complete recovery of all the lost vigor and vitality you once had. As a matter of fact, this whole thing cuts into how altering our existing carnivore diet in a certain manner interacts with the key biological pathways in our body, aimed to rejuvenate the dying cells, strengthen the immune responses, and most importantly, repair the chronic damage in ways we never thought was possible. Though some of us have heard a bit about it, still the majority is totally unaware of the mighty potential this one biological process possesses to entirely change the landscape of our health and healing. So, what exactly is this breakthrough achieved by the Oxford scientist? And how can we all, badly struggling with our health woes, harness this vital knowledge to not only achieve our desired health goals on the carnivore diet, by curing all the dreadful chronic diseases, but also extend our lifespan by adjusting the biology of our body in a unique manner? Well, we are going to answer these critical questions, and much more, all in this highly informative video, in a way that no one else has done here on YouTube. Just stay tuned. This is something you don't want to miss at any cost. The biggest new carnivore discovery. A story of deep struggle, unbelievable findings, and the ultimate success. Friends, the carnivore diet, an approach centered entirely on animal-based foods, has been capturing massive attention for its profound potential to transform health and combat various untreatable chronic diseases. When paired with the powerful biological process of autophagy, this diet emerges as a cornerstone of cellular health and longevity. Autophagy, which is a natural mechanism of cellular cleanup and renewal, has become a focal point for understanding how high-fat, high-protein, and low-carbohydrate diets can drive remarkable health outcomes. It acts as the body's natural cleanup system, clearing out damaged cells and recycling their components for energy and repair. This powerful intersection between autophagy and the carnivore diet has been brought into the spotlight by Dr. Clair, who is a distinguished researcher from Oxford University. Dr. Clair's academic journey began with a PhD focused on modeling monogenic forms of diabetes using human beta cell models, followed by her postdoctoral work at University College London, investigating neurocognitive phenotypes and metabolic disorders. Currently, her research is dedicated to optimizing beta cell differentiation to improve outcomes for patients. With an academic foundation in stem cell research, disease modeling, and differentiation protocols, Dr. Clair brings a wealth of expertise to her investigations into autophagy. Dr. Clair's fascination with autophagy stems not only from her professional research, but also from her personal health journey. Once a struggling student grappling with mental health challenges and the adverse effects of a vegan diet, she transitioned to a carnivore lifestyle. This shift led to dramatic improvements in her mental clarity, hormonal balance, and overall well-being, inspiring her to explore the mechanisms behind these extraordinary changes. Her work now highlights the transformative effects of autophagy, emphasizing its role in longevity, disease prevention, and metabolic optimization. In her research, Dr. Clair delves into the critical importance of autophagy and the mTOR pathway in promoting cellular health. She also explores how dietary practices like carnivore and intermittent fasting synergize to enhance these processes. Alongside her focus on longevity, she addresses the impact of diet on female hormones and mitochondrial health, advocating for a holistic approach that integrates nutrition, community, and even spirituality. Her insights offer a compelling narrative about the carnivore diet's potential to activate autophagy and its ability to transform millions of lives. In the sections ahead, based on Dr. Clair's findings, we explore the science behind autophagy, the unique ways the carnivore diet amplifies this process, and how it contributes to the remission of chronic conditions, including cancer, cardiovascular diseases, neurodegenerative disorders, and metabolic dysfunction. Also, we examine the role of a new fasting technique, which serves as a catalyst for autophagy, and its synergistic relationship with the carnivore diet, all to maximize the extraordinary health benefits you can achieve on this journey. So, what exactly is autophagy? Friends, autophagy, derived from the Greek words auto meaning self and phagi meaning eating, is a highly conserved biological process that serves as the body's innate system of cellular maintenance and renewal. This mechanism is essential for preserving cellular homeostasis and ensuring optimal function, especially under conditions of stress or nutrient scarcity. Autophagy facilitates the removal of damaged proteins, organelles, and other intracellular debris, which could otherwise impair cellular performance and lead to disease. Beyond its role in eliminating harmful components, autophagy recycles these materials into energy or molecular building blocks for cell repair and regeneration, making it a cornerstone of metabolic adaptability and survival. The process of autophagy begins with the formation of a double-membraned vesicle known as the autophagosome. This vesicle engulfs damaged cellular components, such as misfolded proteins, dysfunctional mitochondria, and even invading pathogens. Once the autophagosome is fully formed, it fuses with a lysosome, an organelle containing a potent cocktail of hydrolytic enzymes. Within the lysosome, the engulfed materials are degraded into their basic constituents, such as amino acids, fatty acids, and nucleotides, which are then recycled back into the cytoplasm for reuse in biosynthetic processes or as an energy source. Autophagy is tightly regulated by signaling pathways that sense cellular energy status and environmental conditions. For example, the mTOR, mechanistic target of rapamycin pathway, acts as a key regulator, suppressing autophagy when nutrient levels are high and activating it during energy scarcity. Similarly, AMP-activated protein kinase, AMPK, plays a critical role by promoting autophagy in response to low energy availability, ensuring that cells prioritize repair and maintenance over growth. This dynamic balance underscores the importance of autophagy in cellular resilience and adaptation. First observed in the 1960s, autophagy gained global recognition when Dr. Yoshinori Ohsumi was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physiology in 2016 for uncovering its mechanisms. Recent research has further illuminated the role of autophagy in maintaining health at both the cellular and systemic levels. Its ability to recycle cellular components also makes it integral to energy homeostasis, particularly during fasting or carbohydrate restriction. As a process deeply rooted in evolutionary biology, autophagy represents the body's ingenious way of sustaining itself in challenging environments, highlighting its vital importance in promoting health and longevity. Friends, let's now have a look at something very critical in this whole picture: the mighty health benefits and the role of autophagy in chronic disease remission. Autophagy is a cornerstone of cellular health, offering extensive benefits for addressing and potentially reversing chronic diseases. By reducing oxidative stress and clearing toxic cellular aggregates, autophagy strengthens the immune system and mitigates a variety of conditions, including neurodegenerative diseases, cancer, and metabolic disorders. In the brain, autophagy is critical for removing protein aggregates and misfolded proteins that are hallmarks of neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and Huntington's. This process enhances mitochondrial health, ensuring neurons have a reliable energy supply while minimizing oxidative damage. The carnivore diet, with its ability to produce ketones as a clean and efficient energy source, complements autophagy by reducing the production of reactive oxygen species, ROS, and promoting neuroprotection. This synergy makes the combination of autophagy and the carnivore diet a powerful strategy for maintaining cognitive function and protecting against neurodegeneration. In cancer prevention and management, autophagy operates as both a protective mechanism and a therapeutic target. It prevents the proliferation of damaged or precancerous cells by clearing them from the body. Furthermore, in established cancers, autophagy can starve tumor cells by depriving them of glucose, their primary energy source. This is particularly significant given cancer cells' reliance on glycolysis, the Warburg effect, for energy production. By restricting carbohydrates and activating autophagy, the carnivore diet creates an inhospitable environment for cancer cells while supporting the health of normal cells. For cardiovascular diseases, autophagy reduces oxidative stress, clears out damaged mitochondria, and prevents the formation of arterial plaques. By improving the health of endothelial cells lining the blood vessels, autophagy enhances vascular function and reduces the risk of atherosclerosis. The carnivore diet further supports cardiovascular health by eliminating inflammatory processed foods and seed oils, improving lipid profiles, and reducing blood pressure. In metabolic dysfunction such as obesity and type 2 diabetes, autophagy plays a pivotal role in restoring metabolic balance. It improves insulin sensitivity, repairs damaged metabolic pathways, and promotes the breakdown of excess fat stores. The carnivore diet aligns with these processes by stabilizing blood sugar levels, reducing insulin resistance, and promoting fat adaptation. Together, these mechanisms address the root causes of metabolic disorders, fostering sustained health improvements. In simple words, by leveraging autophagy, we can take a comprehensive approach towards addressing chronic diseases. Its synergistic effects, including cellular repair, metabolic optimization, and inflammation reduction, provide a robust foundation for long-term health and resilience, demonstrating its immense transformative potential for disease prevention and management. Moving ahead, we must know the factors that trigger autophagy. Autophagy is activated in response to cellular stress signals that demand energy conservation and repair. One of the most powerful triggers of autophagy is nutrient deprivation, which forces the body to conserve resources by breaking down and recycling cellular components. This is particularly evident during fasting or carbohydrate restriction, where the body must rely on internal reserves for energy. Caloric restriction also plays a significant role, as reducing overall energy intake prompts cells to prioritize repair over growth. Exercise is another effective stimulus for autophagy, particularly in skeletal muscle. During intense physical activity, the body activates autophagy to repair muscle fibers and clear damaged proteins. Hormonal changes also influence autophagy. Reduced levels of insulin and increased glucagon during fasting or low-carbohydrate intake signal the need for cellular cleanup and repair. Additionally, the presence of ketone bodies, produced during carbohydrate restriction or prolonged fasting, enhances autophagy by signaling a metabolic shift to fat-based energy utilization. So friends, how the carnivore diet amplifies autophagy. Well, the carnivore diet amplifies autophagy through its unique nutritional profile, which is low in carbohydrates, high in healthy fats, and rich in high-quality proteins. By eliminating carbohydrates almost entirely, this diet induces ketosis, a metabolic state where the body burns fat for fuel. In ketosis, insulin levels drop significantly, while glucagon levels rise, creating an environment that strongly promotes autophagy. The quality of protein consumed on the carnivore diet further supports autophagy. Protein from animal-based sources such as meat, fish, and eggs provides essential amino acids that are bioavailable and free from the inflammatory effects often associated with plant-based proteins. While protein can temporarily inhibit autophagy by activating the mTOR, mechanistic target of rapamycin pathway, the balance achieved through moderate protein intake and carbohydrate restriction ensures that autophagy is not suppressed over the long term. Moreover, the carnivore diet eliminates common inflammatory triggers found in processed foods, refined sugars, seed oils, and plant compounds like lectins and oxalates. This significant reduction in inflammation allows the body to focus on cellular repair and maintenance, further enhancing autophagy. Hormonal balance is another critical factor. The carnivore diet stabilizes blood sugar levels and improves insulin sensitivity, creating a metabolic state conducive to sustained autophagy. And now, moving to the most crucial portion of today's video, the relationship between autophagy and the carnivore diet. But before we proceed any further, we would like to know, what has been your experience on the carnivore diet so far? What health conditions have you healed by following this diet? Do share your journey in the comments. Friends, now here is something really important related to both autophagy and the carnivore diet. Fasting, a catalyst for autophagy. Well, fasting is one of the most effective and natural ways to activate autophagy, creating a profound synergy when combined with the carnivore diet. During fasting, the absence of food intake shifts the body into a state of energy conservation. Glycogen stores in the liver are depleted, prompting a metabolic transition from carbohydrate-based energy to fat-based energy. This shift leads to the production of ketone bodies and a significant reduction in insulin levels, both of which are powerful triggers for autophagy. At the cellular level, fasting initiates a cascade of biochemical events that prioritize cellular repair over growth. Reduced insulin signaling during fasting allows the mTOR pathway, a major inhibitor of autophagy, to remain suppressed. Concurrently, the activation of AMPK, an energy-sensing enzyme, signals the need for increased autophagic activity. These changes promote the degradation and recycling of damaged cellular components, ensuring optimal cellular function and resilience. The duration of fasting plays a critical role in determining the depth of autophagy activation. Short fasting windows, typically lasting between 12 and 16 hours, initiate mild autophagy. This level of activation is sufficient for general maintenance and minor cellular repair, making it an accessible starting point for those new to fasting. Extended fasting periods ranging from 18 to 24 hours deepen autophagic activity and enhance the body's ability to address inflammation and repair metabolic dysfunction. For more profound effects, fasts lasting 48 hours or longer induce a state of deep autophagy. During these prolonged fasts, the body clears out precancerous cells, rejuvenates the immune system by recycling old or damaged white blood cells, and enhances mitochondrial health, providing robust neuroprotection. Combining fasting with the carnivore diet creates a metabolic environment that maximizes the benefits of both practices. The carnivore diet's low carbohydrate content naturally aligns with the fasting-induced shift toward fat metabolism, making it easier to enter and sustain ketosis. Popular intermittent fasting protocols, such as the 16:8 or 18:6 method, pair seamlessly with the carnivore diet, allowing for sustained energy levels and effective autophagic activation. For individuals seeking deeper cellular repair and disease prevention, periodic extended fasts of 24 to 48 hours can further amplify these benefits, fostering enhanced longevity and resilience. And now, let's have a look at the new fasting technique, having immense efficacy: burst fasting, disrupting patterns for enhanced autophagy benefits. Well, friends, burst fasting, as described by Thomas Delauer in a recent video, is a strategic fasting method that alternates between fasting and non-fasting periods to enhance metabolic flexibility and increase sensitivity to autophagic processes. This approach involves fasting consecutively for 3 days in an 18:6 configuration, 18 hours of fasting followed by a 6-hour eating window, and then breaking the cycle with 3 days of non-fasting. This pattern creates a deliberate disruption, giving the body a period of metabolic relaxation and recalibration before re-engaging fasting. The scientific rationale behind burst fasting lies in the body's ability to adapt to consistent patterns. Prolonged or overly predictable fasting can sometimes lead to metabolic adaptation, where the body becomes less responsive to the stimuli that trigger autophagy. By introducing periodic non-fasting days, burst fasting prevents this adaptation, ensuring that each fasting phase reactivates autophagy more effectively. Additionally, the non-fasting days allow for nutrient replenishment and recovery, particularly of essential amino acids and micronutrients that support cellular repair. Burst fasting also amplifies the benefits of fasting by promoting greater insulin sensitivity and enhancing fat oxidation. The intermittent breaks in fasting reduce the likelihood of prolonged hormonal suppression, particularly of leptin and thyroid hormones, which play critical roles in metabolism. This dynamic approach creates a balanced cycle of cellular stress and recovery, optimizing both autophagy and overall metabolic health. When combined with the carnivore diet, burst fasting takes advantage of the low-carbohydrate, high-fat metabolic state to maximize its effects. The carnivore diet primes the body for efficient fat utilization and ketosis, while the fasting bursts provide the cellular stress needed to trigger deep autophagic repair. Together, these practices create a powerful synergy that supports longevity, immune function, and chronic disease prevention, making burst fasting a compelling addition to any advanced health regimen. In simple words, by understanding the interplay between fasting and autophagy, individuals can harness this powerful combination to achieve profound health improvements. So friends, to wrap it all, the synergy between the carnivore diet and autophagy offers an unparalleled pathway to health, healing, and longevity. By reducing carbohydrate intake, prioritizing high-quality protein and fats, and incorporating fasting, this approach activates the body's natural repair mechanisms, addressing the root causes of chronic diseases. From preventing cancer and protecting the brain to improving metabolic health and enhancing longevity, the combined power of the carnivore diet and autophagy represents a transformative strategy for achieving extraordinary health benefits. So, what is your opinion about this autophagy thing? And how has been your experience on the carnivore diet so far? Plus, which health conditions have you healed? Do share your journey in the comments. Press the like button if you found this video helpful, and share it with your friends and family too. Subscribe now to our channel to be a proud member of our vibrant carnivore community, helping us spread the healing message further. And do you know what extraordinary happened 100 years ago? Find out in this video showing up on the screen right now. See you there.